Why Mama Chi-Chi loves sleepovers. Okay, so if you didn't know, my name is Eris Moody. I grew up in Fremont, California. I did my research on why, Hercule can beat Chi-Chi in martial arts. Even though Chi-Chi is commendable, Hercule did win the 30-second, Budokai. And he is a strong man, and she's a woman. Anyway, analyzing, stuff like that made me recognize through Geekdom 101 that lore can expand. My mother's name is Nanette Beecham, and she's an accountant in real life, and in the manga, I made her, origami figures made out of money as projectiles. And in the movie, she turns into Chinanet, which is based off of a Fusionware character is based off Hinata called Chinata, older sister of Tofu. And in doing so, a tool that I used to go up ladders in the mainstream media was Shinobu, a Japanese white maid that shows you that I can and allows the gangster to know if they want to beat the cat story too, then they have to take me to the meeting. They said clearly on the street that I easily beat her with Shinobu, but she obviously had the silhouette of Chi-Chi. So in the hood, literally, or before the hood, I used to use this adaptation called Asagiri Gin, a character from Dr. Stone that's based off Dave Chappelle in real life, that I use to establish that I'm mid-tier as a black man. I make jokes like, oh, I'm hella weak, oh, the beginning, this, and that. The faults of a black man, if we're talking shit in society, and we got into this canine conundrum, anime is just for little kids, and there's no such thing as maturity. No matter how much strategy you have in Naruto, no matter how much layers where it comes to 5 Kage Summit, that's it. Because Asagiri Gin was the ultimate last laugh, had everything prepared for nons, including Power School. So when I got to the manifestation place of establishment, in the movie, Gabaya vs. Chinanet goes 2 versus 8, and then I end up on the football field. As soon as I get to her group home, Lily, I hear her because I made her Chi-Chi and she loved it. Like conspiracy theory that Lily, that's the new version of Tupac, that she's a hologram. It came down to a performance of female versus pieces of cream. I hear her voice through a silhouette, you are gonna whoop Chris's ass. All back when I was 27, Lily, and as soon as I turned 48, I knew they were going to flip the script, and I was able to achieve a perfect I Am Sasuke when it was ghetto. That just establishes that I need equipment, not Layla or anything. But moving on, her favorite girl in the reality show was Cassandra because she had an ass like Frieza, and she said I was Frieza with all the girls, including Brittany. We ended up Lily watching Toy Story, and back when she was, alive and well. As soon as I started playing with my girls in bed, before we played Toy Story, she was all like, this is where they fuck you up right here. Fully recorded at 36734 Matisse Commons. Then, oh ho ho, here's the kicker. Her favorite girl is actually Yessie. She says, I can't suck Yessie's tits until I go back to where I'm 25. It's kind of funny because her old angle was to literally compare Yessie to a Mexican that's taller, that actually meets the standard. And boy oh boy, the jokes that I used to make with Mamacita was on some big day shit before I left, to the point where I was reclaiming myself the new version of Biggie Smalls, because me and Biggie think similar, to a point where what made me different from Biggie was the fact that I had the internet. I had 4 dark people, including Robert Rosen, James Brown, and Courtney Jackson. All the triple taekwondo things I do with, Kat, Lily, all those different girls like Miranda and Lupus Norm, that was also a part of Mama Chi-Chi. And I did do the panty raid in the hood. Remember, Alpha Omega is a bridge to where I got to live my life through Dragon Ball Z, a reality show when I beat Gam and everybody, to a point where I'm dancing with my girls down the street, and the reality show is continuing. It officially ended with official evidence right after we were introduced My Oreo and Optimus Prime versus Godzilla. We had amazing characters like Nokia and Subaru, and she started cracking up. People call her bullshit, for having concept, but no other person can be that way. In the hood, they let it drag on because I stayed in something that was really mature, and they never gave me mature credit. Bottom line, I said that Lily, she's gone, and I'm the one who still has to handle responsibility. That's still a running gag. There was this time I went to a dance, and that Asagiri Gin rival is still, going on and hot because Lily, she drove me all the way to San Francisco. I wore a jacket that had stains on it. I was already, partying with 2 girls with that I already got my trophy and I discarded. She was all like, you're 29, you can't keep up wearing a jacket. Overall, the reason why Mama Chi-Chi loves sleepovers is because all the girls are bad, all the girls are fabulous, and all the girls view me as king shit. It's also a new version of Timothy Delgado, literally why I had a girl named Jaylene. You can go check out both seasons on the channel, and I had a girl named Jessie. It was kind of hard to gaslight me when I have an entire Filipino community. So slash Dan Dan Dan, go F Dan 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 on the street, because what we danced to literally, me and Catherine and everyone, was something like Dan Dan Dan. No, it wasn't Dan 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 at all. That was Blue Velvet. Oh, it's still a GT opening. Actually, it's a GT ending. Overall, I made it in the age of AMVs, mainstream rap, and everything. Go check out, the Gohan of the day and my best friend Plank remix that are on my channel to let you recognize, the true, momentum and strength for what we have. So this is Mama Chi Chi and why Mama Chi Chi loves sleepovers.